Hello, folks, and welcome back once again to twitch.tv/gameswithnick. We are continuing our playthrough of Virtue's Last Reward today. Let me hit the continue button and just show you what progress we've made so far.
Do you think it works?
No, this is what I meant to do. So we've explored the right branch completely as much as we could. We ran into some blocks about who put the bombs, as well as how can we save two people in the windows of auxiliary that we have. So because we're out, we decided to go down the magenta door instead with Luna, and we just beat the lounge. Don't know. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Looks like Alice Clover K.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. This is the same map we've seen a billion times, the same thing we've seen a billion times. That's the thing about this game is that I'm so glad that it lets you skip things you've already read, because there's a lot of that as you go through all possible paths. I get it. All three rats end up here.
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
There's the three chromatic doors at the bottom of it.
What the?
Yep.
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the lounge. So we're gonna go back.
So, this is the lounge.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. It's some of your favorite scotch.
Oh, tempting, but I don't really think now's the time.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary game, and if Quark was like calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. As soon as we get out of here, you can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float? But, are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
That was a weird conversation. Why wouldn't you have the $3 needed for a root beer float? And for those of you that are not in the US, a root beer float is a ball of ice cream inside of a soda, which is sort of vanilla flavory. It's somewhat unique, but alright. Now Zero the Third is explaining the rules of DAB game. Looks like everybody else has got in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? Dun dun dun! What? 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 What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey! Guys, get over here! We found someone! There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was... blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark! Don't look! Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
Yeah,
Whatever.
wasn't a joke.
If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. Whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point, but it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. So this is interesting because this is a big, difference from the first timeline that we went down. And interestingly enough, if you go back to that timeline when you open Yabi room, Sigma comments, "Huh, nothing here," as almost as if he were surprised by it. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. She looked so peaceful. Almost like she's going just to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
Do you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes. I think I should be able to manage that.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex, female, estimated age 65 to 75 years. She's deceased. Cause of death, exsanguination. Died 3 to 4 hours ago. Weapon entered through fourth intercostal, piercing the heart. Wound margin clean, continuous. Wound angles 1 sharp, 1 blunt. 150 millimeters, 30 millimeters length, 3 millimeters width. Based on the characteristic described above, there is a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument. Oh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something? How dumb can you be, Sigma?
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
No, but you could have used the knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Phi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in after you two left. Which means...
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's a very reverse psychology way of thinking about it.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of the game to him?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is?
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said, Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Sr.'s plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Alright, let's go back to the AB room game. And at this point... Oh. We're really going in there? I kinda want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Fi? Where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa. What the hell is she doing? You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
Yeah, that was a pretty lame joke.
I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are we up to up here anyway? Everybody's already gone to the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is?
This thing, remember it?
The
Try
hatch?
opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if he could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain.
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit? Alright, now the dialogue probably repeats.
Look, there's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, please tell me you get to skip this dialogue. This game is good about it, generally speaking.
Astute observation.
Looks like there's going back now. Alright. Hooray! Everybody's finally here. I've been waiting. So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old wolf?
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions? The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. For example,
Alright.
that
Yep.
Obby and B. After all. What? Don't worry.
Alright, we're explaining all that.
Good. It'll just happen after all. No, I won't. Didn't you hear?
1 minute.
You see? See you later. Have a nice.
We don't choose betray.
What? You're kidding! You're allowing me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally, that's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
1. What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So...
Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
just press the damn button.
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about when we found out that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you? Are you?
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If you don't do anything, I'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
When your BP hits 0, you die.
Yep.
That's what I meant.
1.
Ally.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Oh, sorry. Forgot to read that one. As Fred and I stepped out of the EV room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Temujin was left behind, his footstep was slow, heavy blood. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma? Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine, let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis over clocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name or how if your BP hits 0, you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kidding? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Hey! Bye, hold on! Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
We're the good team! Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Phi.
Oh, you're so nice. Sorry, give me a second. When Nuna glanced away, I threw 5 what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tanmyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No, no! It wasn't me! Mr. Dio tricked me! He told me he'd pick Ally! He promised! That's why I let him do the voting!
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What? What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray him. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go. What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
You're lying! I never should have trusted you! Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa! You believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be.
No, you're just a piece of shit that's trying to blame a kid for something he did.
Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looked like another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about it seemed to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, what?
Yeah, now he's explaining, he's closing the doors, he's explaining that if he drops a 0, you die, how you win. So we're looking at the new pairs and solos.
You're right.
Mine is now a solo.
Yep, looks I've gone.
So I'm with Alice next time.
3 of
5 minutes to fight. Yeah.
Looks like I'm...
When did they change?
Then we go over how we were abducted. Why is this happening to me? Dwelling in self-pity. We're gonna visit some areas. I guess this dialogue might be a little different because of that old woman.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Hyland and I were the first into the room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else, then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't it obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. It's going to happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve, then?
Yeah, 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So,
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
didn't you hear me on Christmas? About 2 or 3 in the morning? Wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Does that mean we were just sleeping until the Nonari game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh, well, I guess it explains why I feel kind of dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then what day is today?
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat?
Yeah, something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
It's a newspaper article, looks like.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
I saw them again to read. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease? You want to touch it, don't you, boy?
Why are you being flirty all of a
See it in
sudden?
your eye. Go on. Try.
Well, I am feeling a little
That
weird.
could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is
you get a
killing
point.
people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in out there, in here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute, when did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
So what date is it? This is Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep. Just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Okay, I think I'll go look around a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time here anyway.
Alice and I are gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
Okay, jerk. Thank you. I turned and headed for the exit. Where to next? Infirmary. How's it going? Guess find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fi, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No, not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
I mean, you know, like, look at yourself, man. You're an exoskeleton. You're amnesiac. What should we think? Suspicious? Have you looked in the mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not.
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No, I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. Ooh, in the buff. Took no time at all to find something of interest. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Yeah, looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there, then.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does, but that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever.
That's a fair point.
Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like. Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving
Where
along
do you
too.
plan to go?
I was thinking I might go over to the crew quarters.
Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Alright, give me a second. Kay's robe floats soundly around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him. Huh. So these are the crew quarters, huh?
Oh, Sigma, what are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We're enemies, are we?
Huh, I wonder.
What happened to you, Temioji? You've been acting weird ever since we found the lady's body.
Oh, you think so? Well, you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. Ian Quark. Is he your, grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Temioji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Clover. Luna.
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Do you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
Oh, makes sense. What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the Nonary game.
Really? I thought the Nonary game was a couple of rounds of the AP game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the Nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment?
Yes, they're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Wow, that's quite the picture.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No. Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what do we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay, I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me that Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on, Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization?
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's... I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah! What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
What? Time to... Oh, shit! It's past time, we gotta go.
You think?
Oh, I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Shit. I guess you're right. Let's go. We're in the farthest possible to the doors. Alright, there they go.
Chromatic doors, 5 minutes.
Ugh, you're late. What were you doing? An apology
Sorry.
is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed. Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to go through a primary door, though.
Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now, you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what? Now you're stuck is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand?
There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
Quark doesn't look right.
Now is hardly the time to be fighting like this. As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. We must hurry and decide who will be going through which door and with whom.
So how should we pair
We're
up?
almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Okay. So we either go with Luna through the green, Tamiyoji and Quark with Clover, and Phi and Dio with K. Or Alice and I would pair up with K, Tamiyoji and Quark with Luna, Phi and Dio with Clover. Or Alice and I and Clover pair up, Tamiyoji and Quark pair up, and Phi and Dio pair up with Luna.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have 1 BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
No.
Yep, I want to go with Alice too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us. Sound good?
No.
I am also...
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Oh. What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it. We're all going to die.
Are you all right?
No. No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting
serious about this stupid game? We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have... Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
I swallowed. Alice, and I will go with Luna. Alice, Luna, the green door.
I'm coming.
Glance back on her shoulder to see the others head into their respective doors. Heidi and Kay ducked into the red door, just as Demioji carried Quark through a blue door, Clover right on his heels.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Whoa. Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
That's unfortunate.
What's this thing here?
It looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Hit the lever. Might as well. Huh? Look at the door on the right.
It opened.
That doesn't make sense. Why would just the one on the right open? How do you open the other 2?
You're probably just overthinking it. That door opened. That means we're going through it. Bring it on. Don't be soft on me.
Come on, Sigma.
Alright. Guess we're just gonna go. Because everybody's insisting. Golem Bay. Oh, this is creepy. What is this place?
It is kind of confusing. What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
We need to find, key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
Yes. They should be somewhere in this room.
Alright, let's get to it. Alright, seek a way out. We'll play through this escape room, and then call it for the stream, and then restart it immediately with the next part. What the heck is this guy? Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy? What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot. And maybe it's a robot. There's no maybe about it. I can't imagine it's anything else. You're kidding, right? That's insane. Well, what do you think it is? Just a well-made mannequin. What is this? Greasy. Maybe it's oil. There's a radio. Got an antenna. There's no batteries, but there's an electric socket on the side, so we need a power cable. Okay. There's a button. What if it launches a missile? Luna pushes it. Hey! What are you doing? It's okay. There's no way anything really dangerous would just be right out here. I'm pretty sure Zero Senior wants us to play through this whole game. It wouldn't make much sense to just kill us in one of these rooms. Hey, but that's just your opinion. You could be wrong. Well, I guess so. Then what the hell did you... Hey. Calm down. Nothing happened, so there's nothing to get mad at about it, alright? You heard the noise though, right? Like something trying to stir it up? There's a tablet. Slap on the back held in place by screws. Wonder if we need to close it to open the next one. Nope. Oh, there's a key here. Alright. What about this laptop thingy? Computer monitor. Power cable. Oh, actually, there's something that we can connect to the power cable. That's the radio. Alright. Oh, actually, I don't know which frequency to tune it to. What's up over here? There's a white jacket with a name tag for Harold with ID 11010. There's a white jacket with a chevron block. There's a binder with a list, a frequency list. The white jacket in there doesn't have anything. Frequency list. Ooh, 11010, 400 hertz is what we're looking for. Oh boy, okay, so this moves it by 6. This moves it by 6 again. And there's 9 frequencies. Okay, let's retry. So we need to, what about this guy? This moves it by full 8. So 8, 6, 6 and 3. Boom. The dial-up sound, that's funny. So it did say releasing lock. Something on the screen with a blueprint. Alright. Oh, it did say releasing lock. Does this mean... Nope. We need the key for that. I should take this. There's a chevron block. Give us a star. Okay. Blue battery. The key goes into something else, namely the drawer behind us. Nope. Just kidding. Okay, what else do we have? You have a chevron block. Combined to make a star. Oh, it looks like it's a little too big to fit. Huh. Something's trying to boot, but can't. If I use this on the right spot? No. There are a number of things on the workbench. But apparently nothing I can interact with. Oh, the key is rusty, that's the problem. I thought it didn't fit. I know what to do now. So just go here and here. Pop this key in some oil. Make it turn. Alright, everything's coming up Sigma. Okay, we open it. We found some detergent and a screwdriver, which we can combine with this to open the tablet. We can combine it with this to insert one battery. Oh, we also found a silver key, which we can use here, I bet. Aha, here we can put our star sign. From the middle drawer. On the handle. We put this detergent here. Oh, we're gonna need something to wipe it. I don't think we have a rag yet. But we can use this and rotate the wheel. Oh, brother, there's a lot of these things, huh? Alright. Oh, you're holding a battery. Thank you very much. And you have underwear. And we're gonna remove them. This is funny. Luna, I haven't done anything yet, it's still decent. Besides, when you cover your face, you open your fingers so you can see out. How old are you? Ah, you two are driving me nuts. I'll just take them off. Hiya! Okay. We're gonna use these boxers to wipe the shit out. Alright, 120 volt. Combine you with you. I don't know what the password is. 120 volt, 120 volt. Where can we use 120 volt? Oh, here. This is new. Ah, Jesus. Okay. So, 120. 60 plus 60. We can't include the 10 if we include the 35. Or we can include the 60 if we include the 10. 45. Perfect. We got lucky there. Alright. Power distribution complete. Reboot sequence complete. Okay. So we can now push the button. Okay. Did it work? Oh boy, their eyes turned on, huh? Which of course correlates with this poster. Now the room I think shows that this row that we're looking at is the top row. So it's 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11. To the next page, so it's 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11. That spells beacon. And down here, 1, 4, 7, 9, 11, 12. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beacon of Hope. The other letters are re, mi, ne, sense. Alright. So I'm gonna guess 2 passwords here are, can I just type it? No, that would have been too nice. Beacon of Hope. Just a standard password. Now we're gonna try it again, and this time input re, mi, sense. That's a good word. Get the blue password. Okay, so blue password first. It's sun, moon, moon. Oh yeah, I don't even know what this button does. Whoa. That's creepy. Sun, moon, moon. Okay, here's our file. And then the other password is Moonstar Moon. Oh, it opened again. I wonder what's inside. So we have a map, as usual. We got the key cards. There's a solo. The thing that says that everybody's got to vote. Oh. I think the Zero Senior wants to make sure people are actually playing the game regardless of the situation. What sort of situation are you talking about? Well, it could be anything, really. Silence. What's something that you can twist? Which is totally not the key to Kay's armor. No. I don't know why I would think about it, since we just talked about it. Oh, Alice is keeping it. Okay. And then we're gonna go hit the exit. Alright, let's go. You found it.
Now, Top Governor.
That is where we're gonna call it for this particular stream. So thank you for watching. You found me on twitch.tv/gameswithnick and youtube.com/gameswithnick. If you're on Twitch, make sure to hit the follow button, hit the bell so you know when I go live. I have a bunch of bonus streams besides the one that I'm currently advertising, which at the moment should still include Dark Souls Remastered and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. So if you want to see me stream any of those, make sure to come check out my schedule. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment so I know what you enjoyed watching and what you'd like to see more of. And check me out on Twitch as well. Why not? So thank you for watching, and until next time.